started was the Alexander Mann Group, which was a kind of an executive search headhunting firm, which we started in the mid-80s, which was my UK brand, and then I launched a business called Caan International. So the concept of expansion worked quite well, and eventually decided in 2002 to sell the business, even though everybody said to me it wasn't a great idea to sell. But when I saw the size of the cheque and the zeros at the end, I thought actually that's one offer you can't really turn down. I've sold two pretty sizable businesses, have a little bit of cash, so it was a bit different to your normal gap year. So I decided I want to be a pilot, and so I learned how to fly planes. And I'm on a runway, having a great time, and I see this guy on this helicopter, and I look at his window, he's got this glass bubble, and I look at my tiny window on this private plane, and I thought, actually, he gets a better view than mine, so I'm going to switch to helicopters. So I start learning how to fly helicopters. And we're in the south of France, and we're over the French Riviera. And I see this really trendy yacht, and I think, actually, maybe I should learn to sail instead. So I buy a yacht, and then I do a bit of sailing for a while. So the interesting thing is, I don't actually have any background in private equity. So, leave school at 16, straight into recruitment. So private equity, that whole concept for me was quite a new world. But the idea was quite simple. I've been in the recruitment business before. I understand how businesses work. And when I started, the plan was never to go back into recruitment, because I did Alexander Mann for 17 years. And it took us 17 years to go from zero to, when we sold the business, it was doing about 400 million. And then it took me 10 years to start Caan, which went from zero to 147 offices. So I thought, probably won't do that again. So the first investment we made was a financial services business. Dragon's Den. Clearly, what an interesting experience. I was literally one day, out of the blue, on the phone, trying to do a deal where we were trying to acquire a business, and somebody from the BBC just randomly called me up and said, James, we're currently in the process, we've got this Australian guy with this very trendy hairstyle, we're thinking of replacing, and somebody's mentioned your name, and we'd be very interested in meeting you about an opportunity to be on the panel of Dragon's Den. And of course, I suppose, like anybody in this room, I mean, I'm no different. I'm just a guy running my own business in recruitment. The idea of doing TV had clearly never crossed my mind. And so I went along and thought, might be interesting, might be a bit of fun. And I go along and I meet Deborah Reed, and I think, maybe not. Then Theo comes along, with his entire family and his inheritance. I do think that business will continue to do very well. Let me take this opportunity to wish you every success, Merry Christmas, and lovely to be here. Thank you very much.
From Tailor-Made Recruitment. This is, do you have any advice for a smaller or regional based recruitment agency?
Become centrally based.